A man was terrified to discover while repairing a car that the used car he just bought appeared to be made of gold, because when he started polishing the paint, the metal beneath revealed a dazzling golden color. To verify his suspicion, he increased both the speed and intensity of his polishing, and more golden surface kept appearing. Excited, he quickly opened the hood and scratched several spots forcefully. Regardless of which part of the car, the bottom layer was all golden. He realized this used car was made of gold. This windfall made him extremely excited, but being greedy, he didn't tell anyone about this. Instead, he repainted some areas, then cut off a piece of the exhaust pipe. He wanted to verify whether it was real gold or not. Then he rushed to a local pawn shop. Looking at Jack's ordinary appearance, the owner didn't believe he had anything valuable. But after testing the golden ring, the results shocked him immediately, because this ring wasn't just made of gold, it was the highest purity gold available. The frightened owner quickly asked about its origin. To avoid trouble, Jack explained he had found it. After failing to get more information, the owner took Jack's phone number, saying he would buy as much as Jack had, then gave Jack a large amount of cash. After getting the money, Jack immediately went to find his ex-girlfriend. However, his ex-girlfriend didn't want anything to do with him, because Jack used to be a poor guy, and showed no ambition. They had broken up long ago, but unexpectedly, Jack pulled out a thick stack of cash. The power of money changed his ex-girlfriend's mind. She immediately got into Jack's car. With the money, they drove this golden car, and began living a luxurious life. Just when they thought their happy life was beginning, what they didn't know was, trouble was quietly approaching. This car was actually a legacy from a local boss. He had built this car with gold during his lifetime, but his men only knew the boss had lots of gold. They had no idea where it was hidden. Later, the men found the boss's son, asking where the gold was hidden, but even the boss's son Mike didn't know. Meanwhile, Jack wanted to thank the previous car owner, and specially sent him some money as gratitude. However, as he turned to leave, he unfortunately ran into the gang who was looking for the car. Realizing the situation was dangerous, Jack immediately drove away from the scene, but the previous owner suffered as a result. Fortunately, the boss's former assistant arrived in time, successfully rescuing Mike from the gang. But while frantically escaping, he happened to crash into Jack, who was driving. To prevent any accidents, Jack pulled him into the woods. However, at that moment, Jack's phone suddenly rang. It was the gang forcing the previous owner to call. They demanded Jack return the gold immediately. Hearing this, Jack felt a chill down his spine.